going to be cleaning this 72-gallon tank. I actually want to take some fish out and put them elsewhere. Without further ado, let's get started. What's up, guys? Back with another video. I know it's been a while. Really trying to get back into coming downstairs, bringing my camera down, recording the videos, and giving you guys some good content. It's so much easier just to come downstairs and do exactly what I got to do without grabbing a camera, having no worries. Just come downstairs. And I did so much since the last time I posted a video, and I feel like I owe you guys a bunch of videos, so just stay tuned. I will have some more videos coming out, but today what I wanted to do was show you guys just a few things that I have going on right now. I recently set up a catfish tank, 120 gallon. This catfish tank is directly behind you. I'll post it in a later video. I'm really excited about the fish that I have in this tank. I have Synodontis Petricola African catfish in here, and he's pretty big. He's about like maybe 5 inches now. I want to pull him out and put him in the catfish tank because he's getting way too big for this one. I also, on this side of the room, I set up a Arulius Barb tank. I have one left in this tank that I can't catch. I have not emptied it. Normally, the way I get the fish out, when I go to feed them, the Arulius Barbs are the ones that jump on the food like first. So as soon as they come up for food, I scoop them out, put them in a bucket, and then acclimated them to that other tank, and then that's how I got them in there. But there was one who was really smart, and he caught on to it. Every time I went to walk up to the tank to scoop him out, he swam to the back. So every time I come in the basement and I walk up to this tank, he swims to the back. So now, a couple weeks later, I have to pull everything out of the tank so I can get him, because I can't get him with everything in there. It's heavily decorated. So that's another thing that I gotta do. And then number 3, which is gonna be the biggest thing, I have 2 blue Acara, a breeding pair. I have to take them out because they bred twice and the fry aren't making it. So I'm going to pull my blue Acara out, and I'm going to put them in this 40-gallon cube that I have over here, and hopefully they breed, we get some fry, and that'll be some good content for later on. But I really want to take these guys out, put them by themselves. I need to take the Arulius Barb out, put him in the barb tank, and I want to take the catfish out, put him in the catfish tank. Actually, you know what? I think I'm lying. So recently I bought a couple new tanks. Hold on, let me show you guys. I think this will be a better thing here. So this is the tank that I'm talking about here that I'm about to start cleaning out. I have a lot of Corys, a fire mouth back there, Aries Buenos, Tetra. This tank, there he is. Yeah, we're gonna get you out. We're gonna get you, buddy. Odessa Barb. This tank used to have a whole lot more fish in it. Over time, I just I take them out. I put them in different tanks. This is the 54-gallon bow front. This one is close to empty now. Thinking about some new stocking ideas for this. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this tank yet. I had a problem with it, so I emptied this tank. I'm going to give it a real good cleaning and start over. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here yet, but stay tuned for that. This is a 27-gallon bow front that I just bought. I'm doing a water test on it now. I picked it up Facebook Marketplace. This is going to be the home to the new Acara, well, the blue Acara. They're going to go in here, possibly have fry, and hopefully that does good. But it passed the water test. I just have to get these snails out of their tanks and put them in their new tank. That way I can move forward with moving this tank. And you guys seen this tank already. This one is doing really well. I changed this one. I'm not sure if I featured this one on my page. I think I had maybe tiger barbs in it at the time, but I changed it to some Arulius barbs, and I have 2 red tail sharks in here. So that's that with this one. This here is one of the snell tanks. Here's another, I think, a 5-gallon snell tank that I have down here. Sorry about the mess. There's just so much going on. I don't want to show my catfish tank yet, so you guys will see that when the time is right. But you see my 40-gallon, you seen the 125, you seen the 150. I recently lost my Oscar, which was really tragic, but it is what it is. This tank is really boring now without the Oscar, because like the dominance is like, so much happened with that tank. So that's another story for another day. So yeah, let's move on. What's going on now is all of the fish tanks are on a timer in the fish room. So I'm going to have to pause the video and turn the lights back on. So be patient. I'll be right back. So right back, I'm going to start taking this stuff off. I'm going to try to leave the light plugged in. That way I have a way to see. I'm just going to try to get it propped up above the filters. This is the one of the automatic feeders that I use. I got it on Amazon. I forgot the name of it, but it's one of the top rated auto feeders. It's actually empty, just went empty yesterday. But I keep this crate on the bottom of it. That way it doesn't fall over or anything like that. So I just keep this above the lid in the back of the tank, over the back of the tank. So as you guys may or may not know, I run 2 hang on the back filters, and I also have an FX4 on this one. So very carefully, I'm going to start taking these decorations out. So this one is kind of hard to see the inside. So I'm going to leave it in the water and like shake it around. Make sure there's no fish in it. That's a no. You know what? I'm going to bring you guys in for a closer look at exactly what I'm doing. So this is my my siphon. So the easiest way to get this going is get some water in it. Okay, and you just want to give this a squeeze. Make sure this part is lower than the tank. Yeah, we're moving. So what you want to do, and you'll see all of the detritus and dirt and everything rise to the top. You see that? So what I normally do is start in one section in the tank and just go along. Just go in a row. And you kind of want to do this throughout the whole tank. You're going to stir everything up. And a lot of the fish will not like it. They'll run from it. but it's actually good for them. Just giving them a fresh water change, some nice clean water. I mean, it's not going to be 100% clean. I wouldn't drink it, but so I don't want to say there's like a time limit on this, but you kind of want to get it done, most of the tank, before you get to about 50% of your water. Because you don't want to take too much water out. Depending on how many water changes you do, and like I said, I haven't cleaned this tank in 3-4 weeks, and it's long overdue. Like I said, this tank was heavily stocked for quite some time, so it's in need of a really good cleaning. But I think we're good to go. So I have a line already hooked up upstairs in my laundry room that I actually ran through the floor into the basement because I conveniently do not have a sink down here. So I'm gonna fill this back up. Once I get it above the filter line, then I can switch the switch back on and we'll have filtration again. And then, you know, I'll treat the water as I'm filling it up. So I use Aqua Essential. This stuff is really great. It's super concentrated. So when you put this in, it is 5 milliliters per 50 US gallons. This is a 75 gallon tank. So I'm going to do about 15. I'm sorry. I'm going to do about 7 milliliters. So these lines, you got 5, you got 10. I'm going to go somewhere in between, closer to the 5 though. So you really want to give this a good shake. So that's 5. Let's call that 6. Let's call that 7. And it's super concentrated. You really don't want your fish swimming through it. So just use the water and kind of push it around a little bit. And then the biological cleaner. This is just extra beneficial bacteria. And normally it's 1 cap per 20 gallons. So that is 2, 4, 6. Let's go 80 gallons worth. So normally you can take your cap, just rinse it off in the water. That way you don't get all those flakes and everything building up. So I think we're good to actually start everything back up. We got lights, and that is very blurry. So we're going to give that maybe a couple hours, and that'll clear right up. Let's see if this filter primes itself. I know this one never does. This one does periodically. That's why you want to be careful with the hang on the back filters if you have a power outage. Look, this one is on. We'll see what happens with this one. So we're getting pretty full. I don't like to fill it up to the rim. So we're actually getting close. I'm going to go shut this water down, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So this filter primed itself. The other one did not. So what I'm gonna do, let's try to make sure this light doesn't fall in the tank. Keep it here. So we're gonna pop this lid off, and let's take one of our cups. So we're just gonna take some water. We're gonna get it in here. Get this thing primed. You hear it? And now it's working. So I'm just going to throw a couple decorations back in here just to give some of these fish somewhere to hide, just a, you know, sense of security. And you can already see this water is actually kind of clearing up. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but from where I am, that was horrible. See if we can get this one better. Nope, it was bad too. So that's going to be a wrap for this tank. It's kind of blurry right now, but I don't want to rescape the tank because I got to take the blue Acara out. So I don't want to rescape it and then have to take the Acara back out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. I want to pour the Acara out and put them in their 27 gallon behind me. So I'll scape that one and then I'll acclimate them to that water, and then I'll, you know, scape this one when I'm done. So I'll probably do that tomorrow, but I will give you guys an update on what I do next with this tank. Like I said, it's a little blurry right now, but it will clear up in about an hour. I have both the HOBs, the hang on the back filters running. The FX4 is running. I got the bubble wall up. So, I mean, if I come back downstairs in an hour, I guarantee you this thing will be clean. But I'm not going to stick around and wait. I'm going to let it do its thing. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. That'll help me out a lot. I'm really trying to get back into this YouTube thing. So, you know, subscribe, like, comment. It'll really help me out. Thanks a lot. See you next time.